Welcome back. It's holiday season, and I think you're probably not going to see some big volatility. You might, but I think most probably people will be on holiday mood, and for Bitcoin alone, I don't think you're going to see much volatility. But for alts, yeah, you're going to see a lot of volatility for alts, especially for alts, right? Where we Cardano. Look at Cardano. It's down 14%, right? BNB is down 13% as well. So volatility in the world of alts. Bitcoin, not so much, because the big boys, everybody's on holiday. So yeah, there you freaking go. So let's get straight into it, shall we? Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 from Bitcoin all the way down to Polygon, MATIC, and number 10. Let's do it. So for Bitcoin against USDT, yeah, so things are not really looking that good. There is a big selling pressure, as you can see here, right? There's a shooting star. Right, and then there's a big red body, an even bigger red body, and right now we're consolidating, I think, for more downside. So if right, this is just an if we get high quality bearish chart pattern over here, right, maybe a descending triangle or something, then yeah, I think more likely than not we should be heading towards 14k. Right, we have a target at 14k. There's another target at 15k. So yeah, we're at 16k. 15k is like 1k away, and then from 15k to 14k is another 1k away. So I don't know if we have the strength to pull all the way down to the CME gap. Right, the CME gap is at 9k. Right, so we might be heading towards 9k. Maybe not this particular round. There might be, after hitting 14k, there might be some strong rallies here and there before we head lower. But yeah, I still can't shake it off of my head. Okay, I still think that this is a psychological price, which I think could still hit. So yeah, be wary of that. Of course, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, then we start reversing from here. Hey, hallelujah! Everybody makes money. Everybody becomes rich. Everybody's happy. Best case scenario, right? But again, we are also prepared for the worst. Hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. Yeah, you can also argue that this is a rising channel, right? Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Right, rising channel, we break lower. The last time we had a proper rising channel was here. You see this rising channel, pam, we broke lower, right? So here's another rising channel, and yeah, 15k is the target. I'm just gonna have to remove this. So 15k is the target. Are we gonna be heading towards 15k in just one fell swoop? And then 14k? I don't know. So yeah, in terms of tradability, no, not as clear, right? And you can also see that the bearish chart patterns, they are getting smaller and smaller. Look at this. Look at the size of this. Look at the size of this, right? And even this rising channel, look at the size of this, right? It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And you could see that the strength is actually dissipating. So yeah, so that's like I was saying, there should be a rally coming on. But the question we always ask is, where is the bottom? Where is the bottom? Is this the bottom? Right? Where is this bottom? This bottom is at 15,476. Is this the target? Is this the bottom? We don't know. Could we see another lower low? Yeah, sure, of course. This could be a triple bullish though. You could already see that there's already a double bullish divergence over here. Right. Do you see this? Double bullish divergence. There could be another one to 14k. Triple bullish divergence. And then we see a super duper rally back up. We could. Can you imagine the third bullish divergence? You see that, boys and girls? You see that? Right. So yeah, that's Bitcoin for you. The party is actually on the side of the altcoins, right? Ethereum against BTC. We'll look at the BTC pair first. Ethereum against BTC, yeah. So again, clear resistance line being established over here. We suspect there's a possibility that Ethereum BTC might be coming down for a channel here. You see that? This could be the very beginning of a descending triangle, right? Can you see this? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. We complete a descending triangle, slam down, right? Hopefully it's a soft slam. And then we form the C, right? We complete a C, we go for a D, E, and then we continue higher. best case scenario, we have proper consolidation for Ethereum before breaking higher. Right. Best case scenario, that will be Ethereum BTC. If Ethereum BTC drops, then more likely than not, Ethereum USDT will be dropping as well. And how low are we going to drop to? Yeah, potentially 666. The sign of the devil. We still remember we had this target way back in September, and it's already December, October, November, December. 3 months. It's been 3 months, and the target that we have here still stands because we're still under the skinny pink line. So as long as we're under the skinny pink line, we remain bearish for Ethereum against USDT. The only thing is that we don't see any clear bearish chart patterns. You know, it's just not as clear in terms of the bearish chart patterns, right? Could this be, you know, mountain ranges being built? No, we're not too sure. Again, at the same time, this could also be a symmetrical triangle, right? A, B, C, D, E. Skinny pink line comes down. We break the skinny pink line. Skinny pink line starts curving back up. We retrace and we continue higher, and it continues higher, right? Can you see this? This is the best bullish case scenario. But again, I don't see it yet. You know, things are still very bearish in the world of Bitcoin. Yes, we know that the weakness towards the downside is still there, but it is, you know, getting weaker and weaker in terms of the strength of the pull towards the downside. So yeah, maybe, just maybe. But again, the devil's target still stands. Right now we're at 1,000, almost at 1,002. So 600, 1,002 to 600 is about 40%, 40-50%. So, but there's no chart pattern pointing towards that low. So yeah, but again, on Ethereum Bitcoin, we see it as well, right? And we've been taking things one step at a time, right? And you were aware, you know, I've been mentioning this as well. The rallies that come for Ethereum is weak, not just Ethereum, but for all coins, even Bitcoin as well. Very weak rallies. So yeah, that's why you see when we rise, we rise so slow, right? From the very bottom here to the very top here. It took us 16 days from the very top here to the very bottom here. It took us 2 days, 2 freaking days, 16 days to go up, 2 days to come down. So you can see that the speed is still towards the downside, right? There's still speed towards the downside, means that there's still selling pressure pulling the price lower for Ethereum. So be very careful about rushing into a trade too soon. I know there are other people, other traders, or I don't know what I call them, influencers, right, who are telling you to do DCA. You know, you might be in forums like Reddit and you will hear all the other plebs telling you to DCA, but I feel DCA is not really a good idea because, you know, things could really drop. You know, maybe from, let's say, 5,000, right, we drop to 4,000, yeah, DCA, right? 4,000, Ethereum drops to 3,000, yeah, DCA, right? Drops to 2,000, DCA. Yeah, DCA, 1,005 DCA, right? Yeah, so, you know, if you drop again 800, what do you do? DCA, 700 DCA, right? What if we blow past 600, right? If we blow past into 500 territory, what happens if that, you know, we drop that low, right? So imagine the DCAs that you have made at 4,000 versus, you know, if you had not DCA in the first place, right? And you wait for a proper bottom to form, right? A proper bottom to form, right? And then maybe right before the breakout happens, you make a move, right? Somewhere around this range, maybe between, I don't know, 700, 600, right? You could have gotten a much better deal rather than going in at 4,000, right? Versus going in at 600-700, right? Again, I'm just playing out the best case scenario, you know. So yeah, I know. But yeah, reading the charts is actually a skill which I feel that everybody should have. Everybody should be able to read the charts properly. You know, if things are looking pretty, you know, risky, shaky, even though Ethereum is a solid project, look at how far Ethereum has dropped, right? 80%. 80 freaking percent. So yeah. It'd be good to learn, to really truly learn how to read charts, right? That's Ethereum for you. Moving on will be Binance Coin, BNB against BTC. Here we are. So for Binance Coin, we're still holding up pretty well above the skinny pink line, right? I will start running for the hills if we break through the support, right? The big support over here. If we break through the support and if we get a mountain range over here, right? Left shoulder, something like a left shoulder, something like a head. We get a right shoulder, that's it, we collapse. We collapse if that happens, right? If that happens, we're still holding very well above the skinny pink line. So yeah, we may just consolidate, go higher. It depends upon BTC though. BNB against USDT. Yeah, BNB USDT, we still have two downside targets, 173, 122, and we never wavered, we never folded because we realized that we are still, again, the same theory remains, we're still under the skinny pink line. We don't see any clear slice back up above the skinny pink line yet. Not yet. Eventually, one fine day, hopefully, but I don't see it yet. So yeah, and even towards the downside, I don't see any, you know, what's this rising channel? Yeah, not that quality. Series of lower lows. No, there's just no clear bearish chart patterns for BNB against USDT. I just don't see it. The bearish chart pattern actually came over here, right? Can you see the series of mountains here, right? Mountains, mountains, mountains. Everything is so mountainous. I feel like I'm in the Himalayas. And then, pam, we fell down, right? The mountains here it just isn't really that obvious. So yeah, I really don't see anything on BNB. If anything, I feel like I'm forcing it, you know, if I were to push for a trade for BNB. But again, it's still clear that we're still under the skinny pink line, right? Could this turn bullish? Yeah. So if we take off our bearish lenses and we put on bullish lenses, this whole thing could be a inverse head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder. Can you see this? Okay, dude. Okay, do you see this? Left shoulder. Right. We could be getting a head and then a right shoulder. Ha ha. Ho ho. Right. If this happened, right? But we need to see this rally, this strong rally coming. We need to see the volume kicking in, right? To push the price higher for BNB against USDT, right? Towards the upper side of the skinny pink line, towards 5, maybe 500, 600. Yeah, well, I need to see it first. If I don't see it, I can't be saying that, oh, we're gonna go to new all-time highs, $1,000 for being. Yeah, no, I can't. I just can't because I just don't see it. So yeah, if anything, the 173 and 122 target still stands, right? But my biggest fear for Binance is there's absolute zero support over here. And there's a potential that BNB could just collapse all the way down to $34. That's a very big possibility. No, not to say big possibility or not, but there is a possibility, right? If we do something like this, if there's a very clear mountain range that's being formed, big descending triangle, very high quality one, very big, yes, then 34 is not out of the question. It's a possibility, but again, we'll take things one step at a time. For now, we will remain steadfast with our 173 target until we break back up above the skinny pink line convincingly, right? This target will still remain just like our Ethereum 666 target, right? So stay safe, don't rush into anything. Of course, I could be wrong. It could be rising up from here, and then Binance could be, you know, forming new all-time highs. Great, that's great. Everybody wins. All the Binance coin holder wins. You win. Everybody wins. Great. But as it stands, we are being realistic here. Moving on to where are we? Binance coin. Next one, XRP. Hey, Brett. What's up, Brett? Brett Garlinghouse in the house. So for XRP against BTC, yeah, we're moving sideways. Any clear signs of a... Yeah, this is actually quite a bullish chart pattern to me though. Value 1, value 2. Yeah, as long as we stay above the skinny pink line. Very important, right? If you could stay above the skinny pink line, consolidate here, boom, breakout, right? Skinny pink line continues rising. Best bullish case for XRP BTC. We are aware of the resistance line over here. So yeah, we expect the completion of the ascending, something like an ascending triangle, right? But of course, there's also the possibility we could slice down the skinny pink line. Of course, this is just not, I don't see any clear chart patterns for XRP against BTC. Not at this point of time. So yeah, we're being very, very cautious here. XRP against USDT. Yeah, again, the reason why we're being cautious is because XRP USDT seems to be forming a head and shoulders. Head and shoulders is a very bearish chart pattern. Very bearish. It's usually a bearish trend reversal, right? And you see a head and shoulders at the top, right? Which was the case for FTX, right? Where's FTX? FTT, dude. FTT. Let's show everybody. Yeah, do you see this, ladies and gentlemen? This is a support line, the neckline of the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We collapse. You see that? Do you see that? Yeah. So XRP. Yeah. Do you see this? Do you see the similarities? It's bearish. So we're expecting more downside. How much more? 16 cents. We're 34 cents. This is a 50% decimation for XRP. If we hit targets, right? But again, we still have targets to 16 cents. That's 50%. If XRP drops 50% against USDT, you can bet your butt. I can bet my butt that XRP BTC is going to collapse back under the skinny pink line. So things are still bearish. We're still under the skinny pink line. So the bearish trend is still intact ever since we crossed it for real, for good, way back on the 30th of November 2021, which was more than a year ago. We have been bearish ever since. And as long as we are under the skinny pink line, we remain with our bearish bias. We are realistic. No matter how much you are a fan of XRP, and if you were to believe that XRP is going to be the one that take over the world, yeah, this is just not good. We're being realistic here, so stay safe. Stay freaking safe. Dogecoin against BTC. Here is Dogecoin. Dogecoin is still above the skinny pink line, so the bullish trend is still intact for Dogecoin. Any clear signs of a tradable chart pattern? Nope. Are we gonna drop back under the skinny pink line? There's still some ways to go, so there's a kind of a buffer area, right? And we could still keep the bullish trend intact as long as we stay above the skinny pink line, right? Something like that. Yeah, this would be great. But yeah, in terms of a tradability, I don't see any clear tradable chart patterns for DOGE BTC. Not at this point of time. DOGE against USDT. Dogecoin. Okay, if you look carefully, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Do you see that? Do you see the dangers of DOGE USDT at this point of time? Yes, there was a super duper spike for Dogecoin towards the upside at 16 cents, but yeah, we got slapped back down under the skinny pink line. Yes, we broke it, but we broke back down, right? And yeah, again, I don't see any clear signs of a tradable chart pattern. If we complete the head and shoulders over here, this is very bad. Very bad. I know we already have a head and shoulders here. If we get another one here, this is so bad. This is so bad. Yeah, and this could take us even lower than that. So, failed attempt to break the skinny pink line. We're still buyers bearish. More downside is expected. Of course, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, great. Suddenly, today, we just see a super spike for Dogecoin. Great, I'm wrong. Everybody's happy. All the memers, meme coiners will be, yeah, happy, great. Everybody's, making money. Everybody's happy, great. But I just don't see it yet. So, yeah, be careful. Be very, very careful. There's real danger. If we take out the lows over here at about 4.3 cents, there is absolute zero support over here. Zero. Down to 1.5 cents. Absolute zero support. So we can just, slice down, right? Which is the same case as FTX token. I mentioned this in the all my previous FTX videos. There's zero support over here. Zero. And we could just slice through. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Zero support, right? There was some support that came in around this area. If you move into the smaller time frames, right? And this area was where? Yeah, the first noisy areas that you will come across is here. The first ones. So the same case for Dogecoin as well, right? You will probably see some noise here, and yeah, probably some support noise here as well if we were to hit all the way down. So be careful, boys and girls. Be very, very careful. Cardano has hit its target. ADA against BTC. We have a fresh target out of the oven, right? This fresh target is at $1,222, which is good. We like it that ADA is actually dropping. Why would I say that? Because we are in the running to make a... Can you see this? An A, B, C, D, E. Whole thing is an A. We go for a B. We come down for a C. We go for a D and an E. Boom! Blast off. You go to space. Charles Hoskinson in a space helmet, in his space, in his rocket, you know, waving down to everybody. Bye! See ya! Yeah, that could happen, but it will take, I don't know, 10 years maybe. I don't know, I can't say for sure. But we're expecting more downside to come for ADA. And the potential C to complete. Which is good, right? We see this correction as a good thing. Because we are chartists and we know the potential of a big ABCDE, right? Multi-year ABCD, best thing that could happen for Cardano. And then once we complete it and we start lifting off, yeah, this will be amazing for Cardano. If it happened, right? If it happened. So yeah, again, we can't predict the future. We don't know where the bottom is. But again, we're still in a downtrend. So we respect the trend. The moment we broke the skinny pink line over here, we already began an uptrend. So as long as we are convincingly above the skinny pink line, yes, we try to break back down, but the wheels of ADA was like, no, we're going back up. Yeah, and so we rose back up, right? For ADA against Bitcoin. Ta-da! And okay, I'm just gonna remove this. Yeah, and so here we are. Here we freaking are. Anything? Yeah, no, there's no trade though. Not for ADA against BTC. ADA against USDT, we had a 26-cent target. So yeah, here we are. We've hit it. So congratulations to you if you took a trade for ADA. There we go. Okay, let's put it here. Ta-da! Ta-da-da-da-da-da! 26 cents, yo! Ta-da! We've hit it. We have hit it! We're home, boys and girls. But again, see, respect the trend. This is what you call respect the trend. Yes, we're dropping. Yes. There was a rally. Is it time to DCA? No. See, got slapped. Pah! And then, pah! It got slapped again. If we see a rally, do you think you should DCA? I'm not gonna DCA, right? I need to see the true reversal first, right? And I'm totally fine not getting the bottom because nobody knows where the bottom is. So yeah, there you go. Do I think ADA has a future? Of course. But you know, it's not so simple, right? Building a successful project is not as simple as you think. It's not as simple as we think. So yeah, it's very hard, very hard. Yeah, again, we've just hit targets and no clear other second target or anything. We only had one target, and I think a lot of other technical analysts would also have the 26 cent target. A lot of people will probably have 26 cents or probably around 26 cents. So yeah, we hit it. Expecting more downside. We're quite oversold though. So yeah, and the thing about Cardano is it's not as bad as FTX, right? Because there is some support here, there is some support here as well. So that's why you see we are not exactly, you know, collapsing just like one straight line down, right? Look at FTX, one straight line down. Yeah, we're not collapsing one straight line down. Reason being, yeah, there's some support here and there. The time when we collapsed one straight line down was here. Why? Look at this, zero support, zero, it's zero, right? And where did we stop? We stopped over here, right? Why? Because this is the noisy area. This is where support was found, right? Again, support we found here, right? Again, there's like zero in this small little space, right? From about 23 cents down to about 18 cents. Zero. Zero. So yeah, the next area of support could be 16 cents, 15 cents. But we don't have a target there. So yeah, but it's not really looking that good, right? So yeah, if it's for me, I wouldn't be rushing to anything. I will wait for the bullish move to come in first. I would like to see big buying pressure to come in first before doing any sort of a buying, right? Yeah, see, ADA is reasoned very nicely. You can count 5 waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And traders usually would like to trade wave 3 because wave 3 is usually the longest. never the shortest, right? Look at how short wave 5 was, and wave 1 is still inferior in terms of length to wave 3. So most traders trade wave 3, right? In, out. This is where most traders make profit, right? So again, you must have the skill to be able to read chart patterns. Very important, very important. So yeah, anyway, here we are. How long are we gonna stay in a state of bearishness? Look at BTC. BTC will be the kingmaker of the trend, right? We're still in a bearish trend. We will remain biased bearish. MATIC BTC, here we are. Okay, there's some fear for MATIC. I have some fear for MATIC against BTC right now. The fear is we don't hit targets. What would constitute a failure if we break back down under the support line? We break the support line, that's it, we go back down. If we go back down, could we be getting... Oh, okay. We nearly took out the highs over here, but we didn't. So, yeah, this whole thing could be a 5, 1, 2, 5 weeks up. Excuse me. Okay, if let's say we break back under the big support, we break back down, we form a head and shoulders over here. Oh dear me. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, that's it. Collapse back down. Scary stuff. The moment we break back down under the support, convincingly, right, we stay under it, yeah, more likely than not, we will have to remove the target, and we need to switch to a bearish bias. But if support holds, right, we don't break support, we start bouncing and we start a super strong rally towards the upside. So if that happens, then yeah, the target will stand. That will be MATIC BTC. MATIC USDT. So for MATIC against USDT, okay, there's some inherent dangers as well. We mentioned this before, right? Left shoulder, head. Feels like getting a right shoulder over here. We complete a head and shoulders. Yeah, trend reversal, right? There's like a mini bullish trend. And then we could be reversing back down to 45 cents if we, slice back down. If the head and shoulders materializes, right? MATIC BTC breaks lower as well, then 45 cents will very likely be hit again. If we don't hit 45 cents, right? If we just hang around right at the skinny pink line, right? We just hang around it, we break it convincingly, we retrace, and we continue going higher. This will be great. This will be the continuation of a possible 5 waves up, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe, right? We're not too sure though. We're not too sure. So yeah, we're staying safe because we feel like there is absolute danger, right? Of again, if we form a high quality, big descending triangle over here, if we fail to break back up above the skinny pink line and we just trend under the skinny pink line, right? We form mountains right under the skinny pink line. That's it. MATIC, sayonara. Sayonara MATIC. And then we head towards, I don't know, sub 10 cents maybe. we'll have to take things one step at a time. We could just switch bullish like that, right? This would be the best case scenario, and we get something like a, I don't know, A, B, C, D, E, right? Maybe an ascending triangle. We break higher, MATIC, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see, but every time we rally, we get pulled down, up, we get pulled down, right? You see the selling pressure? Yes. We are trying to push higher, but every time we fail, go up, we fail again, we get pulled down every time. Even if there's a rally here, I suspect we'll get pulled down again. So you could really feel the selling pressure coming on for MATIC. So yeah, more downside is to be expected. I'm not so sure if we're going to be hitting targets or not, but there's so many clusters of stop buys over here, right? So if I were to be a whale, I would be looking forward to taking out everybody's stop sell over here. Pew, pew, pew. I might even hit the stop sell over here though, but we'll have to see how it goes. I might not, but yeah, this is bearish. This is pretty bearish to me. So stay safe, right? Stay freaking safe. All right, I guess that's it for today's top 10 crypto TA. The trend is still bearish. Hopefully we see some sort of some clarity from Bitcoin, but it's still bearish to me. So stay safe, all right? I guess I shall see you in the next daily. Hope you guys have a great day. See ya. Ta-ta.